Hello everyone, Gaara here with a brand new deck tech video. This deck tech video is presented to you by G2A, our lovely sponsors. And today I'm going to talk about a very fun deck, like everyone is anticipating it, everyone wants to see it. It is a Dragon Hunter. First I didn't even want to make a video about it. I was just like, I dropped like kind of low on ladder. I was like 2k rating, 2.5k or something, like, and I was just testing a lot of decks, and then I played Dragon Hunter, and I'm 7-0 right now with it, and I was like climbing with it, I don't know how, and I was like, yeah, let's make a deck tech video about it, because it's a cool deck, like nobody's playing it, right? So let's just jump right into the deck list and talk about it a little bit. I play double Hunter's Mark just because it's the best hard removal in the game. It is 0 mana, and basically kills anything that is not a Death Rattle minion. You just need a board, and you will most likely have something on the board with the snake traps and the Hunter Creeper and all the cheap minions Hunter has in his arsenal. The cool thing about this deck especially it is that you can always like transition into the classic Hunter, just smash his face playstyle. The first idea was I wanted to play Draconic Crusher, because as a Hunter you have a tendency to just chip down the life pool like constantly, and at turn 6 usually there are at 15 life or lower, then you have a 9/9 for 6 mana, which is pretty cool. And against the Hunter usually you play BGH as a free drop, you don't keep BGH, you mulligan it away, and even if this card gets BGH you have like other big threats. But yeah, even if it gets BGH against the Hunter, that's not the power turn like to come back, but later to this more. I like to play the one drops, like one Lepanome at least, just because you want to have like one drops. As a Hunter especially, you want to do something in turn one, especially in the mirror match. And yeah, I don't really have the room for two Lepanomes, so I decided to play the Web Spinner because it is a control deck in the end. And yeah, one Lepanome just because it has so good synergy with the Hunter in general. And in a mirror match, just to have at least 3 one drops is very important and very good because it deals with the opponent's Lepanomes. You don't want to drop too low. I'll play 3 traps. I usually tend to play 2 traps, but it is like a slow control deck, so you want to stall the game. So double freezing trap is my trap of choice. And I just added one additional snake trap just because I play the Cult Master and I play so many taunts. I play the Sludge Belcher, Hound Master, and the Defender of Arcus. So I decided to play one snake trap because if it gets procced, it is so much damage to the face. If they don't have like an AoE clear, it will deal like 6 damage, super strong, and it enables kill command as well in the Hound Master. And it also makes like Leok better. It's like small little synergies, hidden synergies you have with the deck if you snake traps get procced. Hunter Creeper. Hunter Creeper is just a super good card overall. Hunter Creeper into Coin Houndmaster is still, in my opinion, the strongest tempo play in the game, especially if you have like a trap out, like a freezing trap. There's like most of the time nothing an opponent can do if he's not like a priest and then does Shadow Madness. Mad Scientist, if you draw the Mad Scientist over the trap, it is an excellent card in the Hunter and probably core in every single deck, in every single Hunter deck, just because Hunter has no more draw mechanic, and yeah, you're relying on top decks, and traps really help you like to stall the game and get board control and deal out as much face damage as possible. The Eagle Homebow just are excellent for board control. Animal Companion, just if you get the right roll at the right time, it wins you the game. If you get a bad roll at the wrong time, might lose you the game. It's gotta flip those coins. Skill Command, it's a good removal. I don't have the room to play more. I don't play that many beasts as you can see, so I have a tendency to just play one. For me it worked out so far, might as well play 2. Unleash the Hounds I think is just too important against all the Imp Gang bosses, Paladins, like Grim Patrons, whatever. It's like a higher burst damage top deck most of the time than Kill Command. Just because there's almost nobody playing Rogue right now. So against Rogue, if there would be like a Rogue meta, 2 kill commands would definitely be better than Unleash the Hounds. But I also like it against Handlock and stuff like that. I like it especially with the Cult Master and also with the Hunter's Mark synergy. One Cult Master for card draw, just if you run out of cards, if you have him, it's good. You never want to draw 2, so I don't play 2. Yeah, nothing else to say about it. Defender of Arcus, I like it more than the second Hound Master. Most people will agree, it's especially good in the mirror match. It's sometimes very good synergy with Unleash the Hounds as well. and it forces people to attack it with the snake traps. Oftentimes they have like an owl and they can deal with one taunt, but if you play defender, you have two taunts and then have to attack into the snake trap. You can do fancy stuff with that. I was playing the Black Ring Corruptor, testing it. I didn't draw always like dragons when I had him in my hand, but it is super good against Rogue especially, and it deals damage to the face, like 3 damage to the face. It's like a fire elemental. It's like additional burst damage. You can see it like as a kill command, but it's a minion, so it's really good. Like a lot of the times it's really strong. If you like my dragons I play are super slow, only slow dragons, so they will stay in the hand like a long time, and most of the time you will play the corruptor before you play the dragon. So this is what you want with the corruptor, anyways. Sludge Scorcher, a good taunt for Hunter to start the game. It's just a good card overall in Hunter. Draconic Crusher instead of Highmans. It's a dragon. You got the dragon synergy. It's a 9/9 if your opponent is at 15 life, which is like super difficult to remove if they don't have like a BGH or whatever. Volcanic Drake, it's another Drake. You need like a couple Drakes to have for the Blackwing Corruptor. And it has super good synergy if they unleash their hounds. It's like a 6/4. It's weak to weapons like a Deathbite, but as Hunter, if they take the 6 damage to the face, that's usually very good. Alexstrasza, it was very good to be so far. It can be a heal, which you should not underestimate in a mirror match, whatever. But against a control hunter, it was like just a control warrior was just armoring up, and then I used Alexstrasza to deal 15 damage. It's like ridiculously strong. Yeah, it's also a dragon, and the MVP of the deck is Deathwing. So far, it won me 2 games because they had no removal for it, and then you hit them for 12 as a hunter. So yeah, that's my deck, and I hope you enjoy it, and see you in the games.